Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's December 13th, 3:33 p.m. And all I can do is just think about the future, think about what I want to do, think about what this channel is going to be. It's my 12th anniversary, baby. Like in 2012, I created it with my sister because she knew how to do all the Google account stuff. I had no idea I was 12, you know? But of course, kids nowadays, if they you'd be like 6 years old and know everything internet wise. It's the 12th anniversary of this channel. I'm 26, pretty much half my life. Like, I stop and think, become a master at something, you need 10,000 hours. I never placed myself in that mindset of, I'm done, I'm finished. I've always like, what next? What next? What next? That kind of like, look beyond what you see, like, look beyond the horizon. You know, it's not a flat earth, it's a sphere. Wow. And it's one of those things, I have 1313 in chunks right in front of me, and I can't take it apart. The only sections I took apart was like the wall. It's just a gray wall. But like the the parts that I designed and like this stud.io on the computer, designed digitally and like ordered the parts and did all that stuff. I can't take that part. So I'm gonna do what I do best. I take a bad situation and turn it into a good situation because that's all there is. A long time ago, I was like praying to God, like, who am I? What am I? And then on my shirt, all it said was, it said dark side right on the chest. It was Darth Vader and a stormtrooper. And my vest was covering up the D and K. So it was just RA, Ra. I was like, Ra. I was, wait, isn't isn't that like a god in Egyptian times? And I was like, let me just look that up, do some quick research. Ra is ancient Egyptian sun god, creator, deity, and king of the gods, representing divine might, order, and the source of life. Often depicted in a falcon headed crowned by a sun disk, sailing his solar barge across the sky, daily to bring light and traverse the underworld, nightly to battle chaos. He is central to Egyptian religion, associated with pharaohs and the merge of other gods like Amun Ra, Horus, over time become a universal symbol of power and creation. I was like, whoa. Ra is the god of creation and destruction. And I was like, yeah, I create worlds. I'm a storyteller. I imagine the unimaginable. I've always liked writing novels, like short stories. Like one of my favorite was always essays. Like, oh, you like doing essays? I like the format. I like the introduction. The argumentative essays was my favorite because I had to like think on my behalf and then the opponent's behalf, like what kind of arguments they have. So like imagining every different possibility, like why here's argument essay, right, why coal is better than electric, solar panels, stuff like that. And so you have to be like, okay, the carbon footprint over time, okay, yeah, the space saved, and then on the opposite, it's like, oh, the sun is self-sustaining. It's not gonna go. Hopefully, it's not gonna go anywhere. Like stuff like that, and you have to like argue back and forth. And I always enjoyed that part, that aspect of school, because it video essays. That's all I watch. This second version of 1313, no limitations, no limits. The size, the scale, the detail, the figures, the design, everything. If you imagine Coruscant, 5,200 levels of pure city, condense that into an area 6 foot by 6 foot by 7 feet. So it's gonna take out this whole everything. And what I want level 0, level 1 through whatever. I'm not gonna count every single level, be like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's stupid. But I will downscale some levels to make it look like this whole level is, paper razor thin, just thinking like the scale. And then some levels be like 6 inches, and some be like 12 inches, and some be like a few feet. And so it's this variety of like the overwhelming abundance of human alien creation that just gets compressed over time, like the Earth that we stand on today. But imagine if that compression was the city of the previous city on top of the previous city on top of the previous city, and it just kind of slowly compresses. And even thinking about being in an area where the smog and pollution is so abundant, you can't, like, you probably couldn't even see anything. Like your eye, you would open your eyes and it'd just be dark. Like that's what they said level 0 and level 1 is of 1313. So I really want to do like level 0 being this uninhabitable junkyard dystopian future, just like totally wild out there, because nothing has been written on level 0 of 1313. Let me just start saying underworld, because it's not 1313, it's everything. It's going to be from 0 to the surface level, to the Jedi Temple, to the city, whole city of Coruscant. And then above that, above the clouds, is going to be a Venator, Invisible Hand, fighting each other, attacking for a supremacy over the entire planet. And I'm just like, where do I start? That's one thing I'm perfect at, starting things. Finishing things, you know, I've gotten a few things finished in my life. You know, I'm still here. Survivor. I feel like a Jedi Survivor. Do you feel like Cal in that way in Jedi Survivor? How he really does. He's been through a lot. You know, you've been with him through this entire journey and the second journey, and it's like that's why I think the second version of anything is just better, because the first one's like a first try. You don't know what's gonna work. The second try is like, we're gonna do it this way. I know exactly how to do it. This is the best way. This is the fastest way. This is the only way. And this is the way. Have a great day. See you next time.